The kitten in this story is named Merzilka. For a long time, she lived in the basement of one of the houses, and people occasionally saw her. The little one was too weak to even come outside. However, gradually, she became hungry enough to make more effort and crawl out to the place where a kind woman from the local residents regularly fed stray cats who came from neighboring houses to get food. The woman usually came at dusk so as not to embarrass other residents of the house with her actions. The cats did not linger near her for long. They took the food and ran away from the frost. Merzilka was no exception. The woman couldn't even see what she looked like. The kitten only came out for food and quickly ran back to the basement, not letting anyone get close to her. One day, the woman paid attention to the kitten, who didn't take the food, even though she asked for it along with the other local animals. It was at this moment that she was able to properly see her. Merzilka looked terrible. It was obvious that she needed urgent help from people. It was hard to believe that the kitten was able to survive in such a difficult state. Some of her illnesses were completely incompatible with life. It was impossible to even guess how long she had been walking the streets like this. It is not excluded that it was more than a week, and that is a huge period of time. Merzilka looked no more than a month and a half old, but it turned out that she was about 3 months old, just because of her lifestyle. The cat was stunted compared to normal kittens of her age. The kitten was taken to the vet, who performed all the necessary manipulations to help her, and also placed her in a preservation chamber with oxygen, trying to improve the overall condition of the animal. So Merzilka began to recover rapidly, quickly regaining her strength. Very soon, she began walking around the small chamber and tapping her paws on the glass, demanding food and attention from passers-by. Merzilka stayed at the clinic for only a few days, after which she was sent to a temporary home to kind people who agreed to take her in. She needed special care, due to her health problems, and the people were ready to do everything to improve the condition of this kitten. For example, Merzilka is still unable to control her toilet. But gradually the situation is getting better and better, thanks to the help of doctors and other concerned people. Merzilka was cured of mange, and she immediately began to look much better, turning out to be a real beauty. Very soon she began to refuse to sit in the cage, demanding more freedom for herself. The little one was completely fed up with being in a small confined space. It was unpleasant and unusual for her. Now Merzilka is in the process of recovery, despite the fact that her condition has already improved significantly. As soon as she fully recovers, they will begin to look for real owners and a permanent home for her. She is a very strong cat who is able to overcome any challenge.